Russell Brand canceled. A look at the numbers. Hello, this is Chart GPT today. Well, you've all probably heard this. Russell Brand has been canceled pretty much in swift manner. There's lots of controversy over this. I'm going to go into the details of what he did or didn't do. We don't really know, so kind of want to stay away from that. But there's a link in the description box. You can go read some detail. Whether it's true or not, I'll leave that up to others to decide. I just want to look at the numbers here to see if we can glean out some other information about this. Of course, canceling is an ongoing thing. There's been many that have been canceled. Scott Adams from the Dilbert guy has won. There's been others, a lot of, and mostly on the conservative side, which is something the conservative has been charging. And of course, the Democrats say, "Oh, hey, it is what it is." Often question, well, why are we picking on Russell Brand when we didn't pick on Epstein? And of course, a lot of they knew what was going on and they did nothing. And of course, the timing of this is critical. Are they in fact trying to target conservatives ahead of the 2024 election? That is to be determined, but a lot of people cry foul. Anyway, let's take a look at some numbers. First, let's take a look at this Google Trends. You know, Russell Brand, some may not know the guy. He has been quite active in the early part of 2002. He kind of came on the stage to about 2015. I think he married Katy Perry. He was mostly in the UK, but he was, kind of an international star at the time. Very vocal, very liberal, very promiscuous, doing a lot of crazy stuff. But you can see by this Google trend that after about 2015, he kind of went away in obscurity. So that's interesting there. But then it's just been recently, and of course it has been very recently, that all of a sudden Google Trends is back up. So that's interesting. But some of the cancelizations going on, he's got all kinds of shows on Netflix, Channel 4 up in the UK. They're all canceling it. And of course there's been no convictions, no nothing, just allegations. And maybe they're serious allegations, but it is interesting that it's just kind of boom. When they decide to cancel, they cancel. So there's a lot of shows have been canceled. I think he had a book deal. YouTube basically cut him off in terms of revenues. He was supposedly making about $1 million a year off of his YouTube channel. Of course, even the BBC has removed him. So he's gone down in flames. So let's take a look at some numbers here. You can see that his YouTube show is over 6 million, netting him quite a bit of money there. And of course, here's his YouTube video. He's had over 1 billion views, and he's now recently come, I don't know if I would say conservative, but obviously against the narrative. And of course, he's got a big platform. You can see his recent platform came up. Pretty much was the COVID. He kind of got big on the COVID for some reason. Now, there's a conspiracy theory that says that he knew he'd done all these nasty things back, 10 years ago in 25, 26, 27, 2007, 2008. So they think that, well, he knew this was coming, and so therefore he kind of planned it all. Well, it seems a bit of a far-fetched conspiracy. But he's anti-vax, anti-Ukraine, anti-big government, anti-big corporation, so he's an obvious target, what they call kind of red pill. But I'm not sure that he's that conservative, but nevertheless he's against the mainstream narrative, and that's a big no-no. Here, Scott Adams, who is another person that got canceled, and he kind of making a remark to saying, name a topic in the news that got more investigative energy from the press than Russell Brand's sex life, and he names a lot of conspiracy theories that the left wing have come up, and they get almost zero investigation, but they're going to investigate him. So it's interesting charge there. So what's the truth? Take our online poll. You tell me. Is it conspiracy of the right? He was actually covering up his past sins, or is it conspiracy of the left, where they are targeting him because they want to shut voices down before the election? Take a look at our AI to see how they do the canceling. That might be an interesting read-up. And so we'll see where this goes. My feeling is once you're canceled, it seems to stick. Most people don't come out of their cancelization. So we'll see where this goes. And don't forget to subscribe.